Hello again. This is my grandpa's work. This is an introduction from my Uncle Vince, a letter that my grandpa wrote to cousin Teresa while he was living in Montana, Hardin, Montana. These are the long letter that he wrote to his cousin. Then we have the photography work that my grandpa did. That's Chief Two Leggins. Chief sits down spotted. Chief holds the enemy. Chief Two Leggins, Chief of the Lower Bighorn. Chief sits down spotted and holds the enemy together. Chief sits down spotted. Chief holds the enemy and son. We're talking about photography work done in the very early 1900s, around 1910. Again, that's more detailed of Chief sits down spotted with his son. Chief holds the enemy, sits down spotted, Chief of the Bighorn Valley. Chief sits down spotted and son. Mrs. sits down spotted and children. Blackbird and family, Upper Bighorn. Blackbird and his wife. Crow Indian children. Medicine Top and wife. Lottie with elk teeth dress. Black Snake family. Crow children. Barney Old Coyote and Alfonse child and families. Barney Old Coyote and Alfonso child. You'll notice that the sides are starting to brown. This photo album is not appropriate for keeping such precious photos. I need to scan these and publish these. I'll be contacting the Montana Historical Society to discuss how to go about doing that. Crow Indian boy. Crow Indian couple. Crow Indians at a horse race. Another view of Indians at a horse race. That's just about a panoramic. Buffalo hide teepee of Blackfoot Indian. Custer's battlefield, a double exposure, or his grandpa called it, the Indian spirit. I'm like my grandpa when it comes to photography. I've done a lot of double exposures. Crow Indian grave, 1908. Grandpa could have been scalped if he had been caught taking that picture. I'm known to take chances too, though, when it comes to photography. Blackfoot teepee. The first St. Xavier Mission building built in 25 years ago, 1908. Church at St. Xavier Mission. I'm not pronouncing that correctly, I suppose. St. Xavier's Mission School for Boys. Rear view of the Mission School for Boys. I know that my grandparents did not spend a lot of time in Montana. They left after my two uncles and my mom were born. They decided to head to Oregon. I have my own suspicions about why. Anyway, here we go. This is what he considers one of his best works. Swell clothes. You could not buy a suit of these boys for $150. Okay. Another rear view of the school for girls. And there you have here Father Verbush with Agdidas Lass, Joseph Spotted Rabbit, Alexis holds the enemy, Paul kills, Albert Iron, Joseph Short, Bull, John sits down Spotted. Detail of the group picture. Mission Church of Lodge, Grass, Montana. The day first Mass was said. Boys group at the Xavier's Mission in 1909. Adults in the group. Tells what father is there. The priest. Indian girls group at school. You notice they're all dressed uniformly. Indian girls at school. And the boys band. Crow Indian girls group. Indian boys on horseback. Indian girls on horseback. The mission schools. Indian boys at St. Xavier's. The question mark. Again, they're put in uniforms. Some of the cattle, something like 800 in the flock, but, well, it should say herd. But you can't see them all, okay? I get it. Hardin, Montana, 1908. Later view of Hardin. Hardin is now a year old, September 7th, 1908. This card is used as a railroad station until a new one is built. Then it will be used as a freight station. This is the new drugstore in Hardin. Later view of Hardin. Hardin, Montana. This is the new furniture store of Hardin. I have worked at this building. The new building on this card is the new bakery of the other store. This is a photo of the new livery stable, about completed. There's my grandpa. Probably borrowed the outfit. I am batching, so I must send you a picture of my layout. I made this picture Oh, this is before Grandpa got married. A bachelor's pad. He built houses by hand. He taught the Indians, the Crow Indians, how to build houses too. Poker game. Caught dealing from the bottom of the deck. This is about the photographer. And I'm a very proud grandson and photographer myself. Wedding day, July 8th, 1909. My grandparents. Bring studio, probably in Racine, Wisconsin, 1906. The upstairs caught on fire and my grandpa had to hang on to the ledge until the fire department came. His fingers did get burned a bit. Father Teresa Grant, who performed the ceremony, or Thomas Grant, who performed the ceremony. Bring studio in Laurel, Montana, March 31st, 1912. And the eldest son, Gerald. That's my Uncle Gerald, who was later murdered he was shot dead in a robbery attempt of his tavern. View of the homestead shack in Yellowstone Valley. Laurel, Montana, 1911 or 1912. Homestead house built around 1913. Homestead shack probably around 1912. Yeah, my grandpa built a lot of homes. My big brother took after that, building houses too. Here's a letter from the Montana Historical Society. Again, this photo album needs to be replaced. And I need a little bit of help. I need to buy a good scanner, or maybe somebody will help me finance creating this book. Maybe I should start a Kickstarter. Start a Kickstarter. I like that. Anyway, thank you for listening to this video. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.